Hello, I am Kane from the Library Student Team and I'm here with my colleague Nandana. Today we'll be talking with you through the LPN events from this week. The first notice for this week is to remind you that the student team is always here to support you. We are constantly available to listen and to help answer any of your questions, and when we cannot, we will direct you to someone who can. It's best to contact us, or the graduate team, or one of the staff managers between 9 a.m. to 4 p.m, but we will always respond as soon as we can.
You can find the contact us in the welcome section of the LPN channel, so feel free to reach out. Or go on, be brave and stick your questions in the channels. There's no doubt someone else is there thinking exactly the same thing. This week we published a blog post talking about the work experience bursary scheme available to the students studying at the University of Manchester, giving details on how you can apply and the benefits of completing work experience alongside your studies. Finding work experience while you study is a great way of gaining experience in your chosen field and improving employability, and the bursary scheme can help you fund travel costs, accommodation, or care. If you're interested in finding out how the bursary scheme works and the benefits of gaining work experience for your future career and studies, check out the blog post on the LPN Medium website, or you can find the link in the LPN channel's web networking page.
On Wednesday, we hosted In Conversation with Hannah Ward. Hannah Ward is a current master's student at the University of Manchester studying history. Last year, Hannah, along with Amal Kansur-Kali, started In Colour, a University of Manchester student-led zine that serves as an outlet for BAME creatives, and it won the 2020 Excellent Diversity and Inclusion Project Award. She spoke about how she was inspired to create the initiative and how it has quickly grown over the past year. We had an interesting conversation with Hannah about her experiences as a working-class student of colour at the University of Manchester. We hope that you found it motivating. You can look forward to watching a summary video which will be posted in the networking channel next week. In the meantime, you can check out her website, In Colour, at www.incolourmagazine.squarespace.com.
Finally, this week, we all know that the exam time is approaching. The student team, like other university students, recognize the importance of getting help and support during your revision, especially when you're in your first year of university and getting used to university. I remember it was such an overwhelming time for me, and what worked for me as a first year student is that I started a bit early so that I could space out my revision so that all my modules get enough attention. What worked for you, Ken?
Well, staying motivated was difficult in first-year exams. There was a lot of work to do, especially in comparison to A-levels. Most modules had quite a bit of extra reading in addition to the lecture materials itself, and it started to get hard to keep track of what was needed to revise. So what I did was I made a planner of my revision in advance with records of what I needed to do and when I intended to revise them. This allowed me to easily split revision sessions into small chunks and be able to sort of change them dynamically as time went on.
That sounds like a great tip, Ken. Let's not forget, talking about managing revision also means talking about managing all the revision stress. Taking breaks is essential so that we don't end up overworked and unmotivated. I used to think that if I worked for 5 to 6 hours straight on a particular module, I would A, actually get a significant amount of studying done, and B, I would feel a sense of accomplishment afterwards. But in reality, I would just be tired and unmotivated, and I would take more time than needed to revise. The Pomodoro technique, where you study for 25 minutes and take a 5-minute break and repeat, was such a game changer for me, and I think first year revision exam time is the best time in your degree program to discover what techniques and revision methods work for you.
I agree. And I also think that if you start feeling stressed during revision, it helps to have a change of scenery and go for a walk to get some fresh air. This way you can come back refreshed and be more able to focus on your work. Other members of the student team have also shared some of their top tips when it comes to exam revision that have worked for them in their past and current exams. You should check these out posted in the LPN channel, and maybe you'll find some very useful tips that will help you for revising in your exams. If you found anything of your own, share these with others in the channel.
If you've not visited yet, please make sure to check out the LPN Medium, which is essentially a space where you can access all your key resources on academic support or networking. You can find blog posts which take you through what academic feedback is and CV advice. You can find this LPN Medium space under the resources part of the academic channel on Teams.
Thank you for listening. We hope that you got a quick snapshot of the events that we had this week, and we hope that they have been useful to you. We look forward to seeing you in all future events.